Hey Lemon Squeezies. I apologize if the quality of this video isn't the same as my previous videos, but something is wrong with my Blueberry. It won't allow me to charge it. So I am going to probably be recording on my phone for the next couple of weeks until I can replace that. So today I'm 9 weeks. Yay for baby love thing. So today the baby is the size of a grape or a cherry. So the baby's definitely growing. It's crazy how big the baby is starting to get now. It's really starting to move faster for me. I'm also sick again. I was feeling better up until about 3 or 4 days ago. And then yesterday I started feeling more symptoms. I got my headache back and my nose got back stuffy. So it's definitely not as bad as last time, excuse me, but I'm sick. I had a beautiful time yesterday on Thanksgiving. I hope all of you guys did as well. My brother and my sister were able to come down, so the 4 siblings were able to spend time together. That's the first time that we've all been in the same state for probably like close to 8 years, so it was really important to me that we were able to all spend the holiday together. I don't know, it was just such a blessing for me to have my family. You know, I've been in New Orleans now for 2 years, and you know, Papa's family has become mine, but it was just really nice to be surrounded by people who look like me and who get my inside jokes and things like that. So, love you guys. Other than that, yesterday I got really full really fast. I did a majority of the cooking. I did the turkey and things like that yesterday, so I did a lot of taste testing and stuff while I was cooking. By the time it was time for us to make plates and sit down, I got full very quickly yesterday. Surprisingly, yesterday I had no problems with my nausea or anything, but this past week has been kind of hard on me. Nausea definitely came back. Still no vomiting, even though I felt like I wanted to vomit a couple of times. I haven't vomited. But the main thing that's starting to bother me is that it's really hard for me to figure out what it is that sounds good to eat. I don't know what I want to eat. And then by the time I figure out what I want to eat, I'm nauseous and I can't eat. And eating is the only thing that's going to make me feel better. So it's kind of like this vicious cycle. I'm trying to learn to plan ahead, and I definitely still use the Jolly Ranchers. I have snacks and things like that. But when it comes time to eat a meal, I have a very hard time deciding on what meal to eat. So pray for me as far as that. Yesterday was very hard on me as far as seeing family and friends that you haven't seen in a long time. Of course, you want to hug them and they want to squeeze you so tight, but my boobs hurt. Oh my God. Like, there were some hugs that I just couldn't wait to get out of. Like, please let me go. My skin is very dry. My hair is a lot better. I was able to find a product that works better for my hair now, because it last 2 weeks it was like really, really dry. No matter what I put in it, my hair just sucked it right up. So I was able to find a product that works better for my hair, and also I switched lotions, so I was able to find something that works a little bit better for my skin. My eczema is still messing up a little bit. I still have the same patch on my tummy that you guys will see here in a minute when I do my belly shot, and I've got one on my forearm that's itching like crazy. Like, I try to keep them as moisturized as possible throughout the day, but they're like crazy itchy. Also, this week I was supposed to have an ultrasound on Tuesday. Unfortunately, we did have to cancel that. We made it to the office and everything, but it was like almost 8:30. They still hadn't seen us yet, and we had to be to work at 8:45. The both of us had to be to work at 8:45. So it was a hard decision to make, but I did have to tell them that I'm going to have to reschedule that. And maybe it was just me overreacting, but I just kind of felt like now that I'm pregnant, I'm kind of like last priority at the fertility clinic. You know, they are a baby factory. I already have mine, so, you know, maybe it was just me taking the situation personally, and I don't really think they did anything malicious, you know, like purposely, but it was just kind of like, you know, I can't wait to move on to my OB, which should be soon. I'm waiting on all of my insurance paperwork to come in. That should be coming in within the next couple of days. So from that point, I'll be able to choose an OB, which I'm kind of feeling like I may want to go more the midwife route. But I'm going to weigh my options and talk to some people and things like that. And that's one thing my doctor did say is, you know, once I get all my insurance paperwork and I find out who all is in my network, if I need help finding a doctor to bring in all the paperwork, she'll help me decide on one, because she's been in the, you know, the area for a very long time. She knows a lot of doctors. So that did make me feel better. But I don't know. It's just really hard because I wanted to see the baby, but I had to be to work. And I don't know. I was really disappointed that day. I have been very crampy this week. Well, I won't say very, but I've been crampy this week. I've been getting a lot of really sharp cramps. Nothing really to worry about, I guess, because there's been no bleeding or anything, but definitely a lot more crampy, and my tummy is very, very hard. Like I've said before, that's mostly bloat, but my stomach on the bottom, down by where I know my baby is definitely starting to get harder too. I can feel it more when I bend over, especially like in the morning when I'm getting dressed, put my underwear on, like it's hard to lift my leg. And I've also noticed lately too that like right after I eat lunch, if I'm like leaning forward, I can feel the baby's heartbeat. Like it's the craziest thing ever. Like I know it's not my heartbeat, but I can feel it like do 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 do, like, and it's the most amazing feeling ever. Like I'm thinking it may be about time for me to invest in a Doppler. I think they said most times you can start picking it up at about 11 weeks or so. So I'm about to start researching those. If you guys have any suggestions on what brands or anything to use, please let me know. Big shout out to Tess and Lee on the birth of baby Aubrey. She is gorgeous. She looks just like you. Like seriously, she looks just like Tess. It's crazy. She's absolutely beautiful. That's a big baby. I have a feeling I'm going to have a big baby, and then it's probably going to look just like my brother. So congratulations again to you guys. She's absolutely gorgeous. There's a couple of other BFPs this week, but they haven't been confirmed yet. So I'm kind of waiting on word back from them to hear what's going on with them. But my girl Purple 2323, I have my fingers crossed so tightly for you. Like fingers, toes, eyes, shoelaces, everything is crossed for you. I'm really, really hoping this is it for you. And also for Turtle and Rabbit, I know that they tested before, about 3 days before they go in for their beta. So within the next couple of days, we should be hearing some definite BFPs. But, you know, I'm congratulating you guys in advance. Go ahead and claim your blessing. You guys have both been through really long journeys, and I really want this for you both. Other than that, not really too much else is going on. I guess I'll do a belly shot for you guys. I haven't done any other baby buys. I tried to do some cloth diapers this week. I was going to buy a couple of Bum Genius diapers, but I decided to wait until after the holidays because I just wanted to make sure that I had enough extra money on hand for everyone to enjoy their time with me. So I decided to wait on that until after Thanksgiving. But once I get those, I'll be sure to show you guys. So yeah, I think that's really about it. I'm going to go ahead and do this belly shot and get out of here because I'm not sure how long my phone is going to allow me to record. So give me 1 second to get this camera all readjusted and things. So yeah, I'm repping OSU today. I stole this hoodie from my little brother. I knew he was going to bring a hoodie down here. So this is, let's see. This is my belly with my shirt. And the other side. And this is my belly without. And you can see I still got that same eczema spot there. And this is from the side. And from the other side. And sorry I forgot to give you guys the belly shot last week. And then right about here is where I can feel it getting like harder and more plump. And this is where I have a hard time when I bend and things like that. So that's the belly. Not too much has changed, but here within the next couple of weeks I'm hoping that my bump will start to develop. I'm really praying for a bump for Christmas. And a laptop, obviously. So that's all from me and Baby Love Thing. We love you guys very, very much. Shout out to all my girls. Mwah! Take it easy, lemon squeezies.